Hey guys, what's up? A very warm welcome to everybody. I hope all of you guys are having a super amazing day going on, guys. Today we are back with another amazing sprint session for grade 7. Yes, 7. Alright, now this chapter is going to be wastewater story, one of the easiest chapters that we'll be solving right today. So what exactly is this sprint series? We'll be doing mind maps, we'll be doing VQuiz, we'll also be solving the previous year questions. So it is gonna be super duper fun. If you guys are new here, a very warm welcome to my class. My name is Mohan, Master Teacher of Science from Vedantu, and a very warm welcome to Vedantu Young Wonders as well. Do not forget to hit on that subscribe and like button right now. Do it. Do it. Okay, with that guys, we shall go forward. Yep, a beautiful quote. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's dream. Yeah. So don't be like, sir, he told me I'll become that. She told me I'll do not worry about anybody else. Focus on what you want, focus on what you like and do accordingly, okay? Because it's your life. It is your life, your decision. Okay? Yeah? Do it. Do it. Do it your way. What's up, guys? Hi Anamika, hi Magna, hi Priya, hi Paramila, hi Vinay, hi Nakshatra. Hi. Big hi to everybody. Big hi to everybody. Big hi to everybody. I am reading the chat, yes. I am reading the chat. Name chat. Chadutunnanu. Okay, Mugna is your name. Okay, hey Mugna, hello. How are you? Okay, without wasting any more time, we shall directly jump into the class. Sprint series. Sprint, bro, sprint. Hi Mohammed San. Okay, so guys, a beautiful mind map, everybody. Let's see. First, let's talk about what this chapter is all about. This chapter is all about wastewater story. Okay, what is this wastewater story? We all know how important water is for all of us, right? We can't even imagine a life without water. Like, so water is so important. What are the activities we use water for? We use it to drink, wash, bath, every different things, right? So whenever we use water, the water becomes dirty, right? We produce dirty water or waste water. Let's do one thing. Let's draw and understand. Okay. So we all know water is very important to all of us. So water is used by us for what? For domestic activities. What can be the domestic activities, guys? It can be anything. It can be bathing, it can be washing your car, washing your clothes, lot of things. So water becomes dirty, or we get wastewater. Now wastewater is also called as what? It's also called as sewage, right? Now we all know in our homes, let's take a beautiful home here. In our homes, right, we have one pipe which carries the clean water, right? One pipe which brings the clean water, and there is one more pipe that carries the dirty water. Now these pipes which carry the dirty water out of our house is called what? It's called sewers. Okay, now it's not just your house. There are many houses in around you. Many houses. They all have sewers. So all that sewers which connect together form a network called as sewerage. Right? It's called as what? Sewerage. Understood, guys? Simple. Now comes the important point. What is that? That is open. Okay, what is the way, or how, what are the effects if you don't dispose this wastewater properly? Okay, let's see. So first, because of poor sanitation, there are a lot of diseases that can come to us, right? If you don't get proper drinking water, so many diseases. We have cholera, typhoid, dysentery, meningitis, polio. All of these are different diseases which comes to us when you don't have clean drinking water, right? Yes. So how can we clear, how can we clean this dirty water? How can we purify it? There are three important process involved in the purification. One is your physical process, biological process, chemical process. Simple. Okay, we can actually try to filter in our house itself. Okay, how can we do it? First, what you can do is take some dirty water in a cup, leave it aside for 2 days. After 2 days, you open it. Smells very bad, right? So what we'll first do, we'll filter everything using a cloth. We are doing filtration there. Once we filter, what happens? All that physical waste, the dried leaves, some paper, everything is removed. After that, what we can do is, you all might have heard something called aerator, which you have in fish tanks. The aerator which keeps blowing bubbles into the tank. Right? So we'll do aeration. Now aeration is done mainly to remove the bad smell. Aeration removes the smell. Aeration basically is passing air into your wastewater. Right? Now, how to remove the color of the wastewater? Add chlorine. So chlorination is a process which is used to remove the color of the wastewater. So like this, we have several steps. But for doing in the house, it's fine. What about when the wastewater quantity is huge? In that cases, we use WWTP or wastewater treatment plant. Right? Wastewater treatment plant. So all these, the entire sewage takes all the wastewater to its final destination, that is the wastewater treatment plant. Now, वहाँ पे क्या होगा? अक्कड़ ಏಮಾಯ್ತದೆ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಹಂಗ ಏನು ನಡಕು? ಅದ ಪತಿ ಪಾಕ್ಲ. We'll see about that. Okay, first, physical process happens. We know that wastewater contains a lot of floating waste like leaves, bags, bottles, plastic covers, clothes, lot of things, right? So all these physical waste are removed using bar screens. They are removed using bar screens. Bar screens are like net. It removes all the physical impurities. Then still, we have some grit and sand in the water. How do we remove that? So the wastewater after bar screening goes into the grit and sand removal tank, where the speed of the water is reduced so that all this waste can settle down in the sedimentation tank and we can remove it. Okay? So all the sedimented waste, which is called as sludge, is removed using a scraper. We scrape out everything. All the floating waste, like oil, whatever it is, they are all removed using a skimmer. So scraper at the bottom in the sedimentation tank, skimmer at the top to remove everything. Okay? Now, there are still some impurities present in the water. We do aeration. We pass all the air because the bacteria present in the water, good bacteria, they will convert all that waste and then they will settle at the bottom as activated sludge. So all these microorganisms help us to convert all that waste. Okay, now let me tell you how the activated sludge will look like. For example, this is a tank. In the tank, all the activated sludge will be at the bottom, and we also will have water. Okay, this is your sludge. Sludge is basically your solid waste, guys. That's all. Solid waste. Okay. Now what we use is, we use some sand drying beds to absorb all this water, like sponge. We will use sponge like things to absorb all this water. Now whatever is remaining is the sludge. The sludge then becomes dry. Then it is taken by the farmers as manure. Okay. I'll repeat once again, guys. First is where the physical process happens. That is where we have the bar screens. Right. Bar screen means there will be a mesh like this, and all the physical waste will be stuck here. Only water will come this side. Okay. After that, we have the grit and sand removal. Right. After that, we have the sedimentation tank. Right. Then we have the activated sludge. Then that sludge is taken as manure by the farmers to field. Whatever is remaining, this water is dried. Still, it might contain some, harmful microorganisms, might contain some color. So we'll do some chemical process to it. Chemicals are added, like what? Like chlorine, like ozone. So this type of chemicals are added to purify them further, and then it is released into the water, into the lake, into the river, or wherever. This is how the entire wastewater treatment plant works. Got it? Yes? Simple? That is what is given here. So aeration is to remove the smell, guys. Chlorination to remove the color. Never forget. Okay. Now, next one. How can we, or alternate methods of sewage disposal? What if there is no wastewater treatment plant? How can we dispose the sewage? By using septic tanks, chemical toilets, composting pit, vermi-processing plant, toilets, biogas plants. All of this is what we can have in case if there is no wastewater treatment plant. Okay, simple. Very good. Now, let's also talk about something called as water pollution, how algal bloom or eutrophication happens. I think this is not needed for you guys. Okay, so I hope all of you understood whatever we learned so far. Now, how can you help? Because we all know that wastewater treatment plant is very costly, also takes a lot of time. So we can follow certain methods, certain steps to control the pollution of water. For example, not throwing oil or grease or chemicals in the water directly, right? Also, a lot of such things is what we can do. We can bring down the pollution. We can stop polluting the water that much, right? All of it. So now what we'll do is, guys, we'll go for some questions. Yeah? Ready for some questions? First question. Yeah. What is sewage? Sewage is a wastewater that is discharged by residencies, businesses, medical facilities, other users. Wherever people are there, there is always sewage generated. Right? It also contains rainwater that has rained heavily or run down the street during a storm. Water that is a liquid waste. Cleaning of water means what? Cleaning of water is a process of removing all the pollutants before it enters into the water body or it is reused. Okay, what is the role of bar screens in wastewater treatment? Bar screens are used to remove the physical impurities like rags, sticks, cans, plastic packs, napkins, all of it. How is activated sludge formed? The clarified water is then transported to the aeration tank where we do aeration, right? Allowing all the aerobic bacteria to flourish. to grow nicely. Now these aerobic bacteria eat anything that is there in the water. After that, they all settle at the bottom as activated sludge. Okay. Now, untreated human excreta as a health hazard. Explain. Millions of bacteria live in the human stomach when it is, and it's also expelled along with the feces or the poo poo. Right. So if human excreta is dumped directly in the soil or water, it can pollute both water as well as soil. It's toxic. Right. So the bacteria can divide, multiply when the water reaches the earth. It might affect the bigger population which consumes it. It can induce waterborne diseases like typhoid and cholera also. Okay. Now, we should not throw used tea leaves in sink. Why? We should not throw them because it might choke the drain. It might clog it. We should also not throw cooking oils and fats because they also can block the pipes. Okay. Which bacteria? Coliform bacteria, guys, which is present in the intestines of human. Long type answers. Now, the settling solids that are removed by scraper during the treatment of wastewater is sludge. A drain system, which is a breeding place for flies and mosquitoes, open drain system. A liquid waste that contains or causes water and soil pollution is sewage. A liquid treated in sewage treatment plant is wastewater. Microbe which causes dysentery is protozoa. With reference to treatment of polluted water at home by aeration, filtration, chlorination process, answer the following questions. What changes did we observe in the appearance of liquid after aeration? Did aeration change the odor? Odor means smell? Yes. What is removed by sand filter? We remove the clarified water. Does chlorine change the color of treated water? Yes. Does chlorine also have an odor? Yeah, pungent smell. Okay. Same thing. Discuss vermi-processing toilets. So it is a chemical toilet basically, where the earthworms gradually eat all the organic matter in the human excreta, decompose it, and then pass out from the body in the form of compost. And people use that compost. Right? Yes. VQuiz is there. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Explain different types of inorganic and organic impurities generally present in sewage. Organic impurities are animal dung, urea, oil, fruits, vegetable waste, pesticides, herbicides. All of these are organic waste. Inorganic means nitrates, phosphates, metals, all of those are inorganic. Okay. Now, the nutrients present in the sewage are nitrogen and phosphorus. The bacteria in the sewage also causes waterborne disease like typhoid and cholera. Other microorganisms are also present, which causes dysentery. Last question. Now, describe the steps involved in getting clarified water from wastewater. Whoa. First, physical process. Remember guys, always it's physical, chemical, biological. Physical is where the bar screens are used, right, to remove all the physical impurities. Then we have the grit and sand removal tank, where the impurities are then removed by sedimentation. Then the solid impurities and phases etc. are collected from the bottom of the water using a scraper. It's called sludge. Clarified water is cleansed of other impurities by aeration, right? Then we add some chlorine for chlorination, and then the water is purified. Got it? The name of the bacteria is coliform bacteria, guys. Coliform. Okay. Now, guys, so we have learned about all of this. We'll now go for VQuiz. Yeah. Where can you find the VQuiz? The VQuiz you can find is right below the video, guys. All you have to do is click on this link right below the video. Once you click on the link, you will be able to play the quiz. Come on, everybody. The link is right below the video. Come on, everybody, join the quiz. Come on, quick. Let's go, come on. Yeah, the link is right below the video, guys. Okay, here's your first question. 5 questions, let's do it. Which of the following settles as a solid in the bottom during wastewater treatment? Sewage, sludge, litter, all of the above. What settles at the bottom, guys? Very simple, come on. What settles at the bottom as a solid waste? Thank you, Karthik. Quick, come on. Time up. It's option B, that is sludge. Sludge is the right answer, guys. Good job. Leaderboard. We have Ashirvad, Yakin, Shaurya, Smiling, and Shivani. Great job, guys. Question number 2 out of 5. Let's go. Which of the following is a part of inorganic impurities of the sewage? Inorganic. Pesticides, urea, phosphates, vegetable waste. Inorganic impurities of the sewage. Come on, guys, quick. Time up. It's option C, that is phosphates. Phosphates is the right answer. Good job, leaderboard. Ashirvad, Yakin, Shaurya, Smiling, Shivani, and Jay. Next question. Suspended impurities contained by sewage are called what? Contaminants, sludge, grey water, none of this. What are the suspended impurities contained by the sewage? Suspended. Let's go, come on. It is contaminants, huh? Are you sure? It is contaminants. Good job, guys. Leaderboard, you can't join. Refresh and try, beta. Refresh and try. Ashirvad, Yakin, Shaurya, Smiling, Shivani, and Jay. Next question, question number 4 out of 5. Guys, you guys can even try it after the class, not a problem. Okay? So, a network of big and small pipes under the ground for wastewater management is known as what? Sewage, sewerage, manhole, channel. Simple. Let's go. Come on. Time's up. It's option B, that is sewerage. Network of pipes. Correct. It is. This question is wrong, guys. Network of big and small pipes under the ground for wastewater management is not sewage, it's sewerage. Okay. Last question we'll do. That question was wrong, okay? Which portion of wastewater treatment plant retains large objects like rags, sticks, etc.? Bar screen, sludge, sedimentation tank, sewerage. Mendu vada. It's called Medu vada, right? Mendu vada, it seems. Okay, come on, quick. What is the answer for this? Time's up. The right answer for this is bar screens. Yes, physical process where we separate all the physical objects. Alright, so the final leaderboard on your screen, guys. So we do have Yakin at the top. Very good, Yakin. Then we have Shaurya and Ashirwad. Great job, guys. You guys have all done very well. Congratulations to all of you. If your name is not there, not to worry, because it's all about learning and fun. So great job, guys. And do not forget to hit the like button, share, and also subscribe to Vedantu Young Wonders. I'll meet you guys all in tomorrow's class. So until then, this is me, Mohan, signing off. All of you take care, stay safe, and stay as lovely as always you guys are. Okay, bye-bye.